Morning, guys. We're going to talk about how to factor quadratic equations in this lesson. It's not that hard. It's really easy, in fact. So let's start. With the first equation, we got x squared plus 4x plus 4 equals 0. See, the thing is, we need to observe. So first one, the first variable, x squared, that's only being multiplied by 1. But the thing is, 1 times x squared is just x squared. So we're going to erase that. You know, it's really unnecessary. But anyways, 4x plus 4. These two variables are really important in this case, because you need to find out what two numbers add up to the middle number, but at the same time multiply to a third number. So we do this, 4 and 4. So what two numbers add up to 4, and what two numbers multiply to 4? And that'd be 2 and 2, because 2 plus 2 is 4, and 2 times 2 is 4 as well. So our thing would be x plus 2 times x plus 2 equals 0. And if we subtract 2 on both sides, we get x equals -2. If you're curious how I did that, it's pretty simple. X plus 2 equals 0, minus 2 on both sides, and voila, you get x minus 2. So the second equation, 3x cubed plus 18x plus 27 equals 0. One thing about this is that the first coefficient has a coefficient of 3. So unlike 1 over here. So we divide everything by 3 to make our lives easier. We get x squared plus 18x divided by 3 is 6x. And 27 divided by 3 is 9. So plus 9 equals 0. And 0 divided by 3 is still 0. So now that makes our lives way more easier. So we just do what two numbers add to 6 but multiply to 9 at the same time. And that's 3 and 3. So we get x plus 3, and we get x equals -3 for that answer, for this equation. Wow. And our last one, really easy as well. So let's see. What two numbers add up to -13, but also multiply to 42? So it has to be a negative, because two numbers that add up to a negative number, but also multiply to a positive number means they have to be negative, you know? So we do, because if it was a negative and a positive, the product would be a negative, but it's not. So we do 42 and, hold on, that's probably a bad spot to put it there, my bad. So we get a 42 and -13. So 6 times 7 is 42, but 6 plus 7 is also 13, but not -13. But if we do -6 times -7, when we add those two up, we get -13, and we multiply to make it 42. So our sum would be, well, not sum yet, but x plus, well, you get the same thing by that. I'm not sure it'd be extra. And for solve for x, we get +7 and +6. Wow. Well, that's it for today, folks. I hope you learned a bit. And see you later, guys. Bye-bye.